Hello there, guys and girls. This is the Prussian Prince with a Total War Attila tournament match. This is Cup of Nations 2015, second group stage, Group 5. Match between Achilles of Agony, playing as the Huns, and Frost of USSR, playing as the Geats, on planes, as we are used to by now. Let's put it on slow motion. Gonna go over the build of the Huns. Interesting choice this time. No longer the Steppe Chieftain, but Hunnic Warlord, Silver 3 now. Still with Brace. Rest of the cav, let's see, 5 Steppe Lancers. And then, let's see, the Sword contingent. So up front we have 3 Bosphorus Infantry with 2 Bosphorus Warriors. And all the way in the back, 6 Warriors. Standard stuff to bring as the Huns. Now, let's go over the Geats. Geats have 3 Nordic Horse Lords on the right, 2 Bronze 2, 1 Bronze 1 on the left flank. Let's see, 3 Bronze 2 Nordic Horse Lords, and then let's see the infantry contingent. So on the right, 2 Nordic Axe Warriors. On the left, 2 Nordic Axe Warriors. Actually, not 2 Nordic Axe Warriors, but 1 Nordic Axe Warrior and the Nordic Raid Leader General with the ability called Warcry. Now the main infantry contingent, let's see, it's 6 Herdmen, all Silver 1. So these guys will be very, very tanky units. Just look at their stats here. Very nice armor, oh well, decent armor, decent health, and quite a bit melee defense. So especially in Shield Wall, they will do very well when charged. Now those are the builds. Let's hit play and watch the battle unfold. It's gonna be an interesting thing to watch this Hunnic Warlord though, because let's see the ammunition. It has 36 ammunition. So late game, this unit could make the difference with just shooting at units that are around, especially if it's infantry units. It can literally run around. And let's see the abilities it has. Well, precision shot, all these abilities. Yeah, fire while moving, which is important. Alright. Already some nice flaming shots onto the cav of the Geats, and with 36 ammunition, this can of course be done. This is just such an annoying use of the general by the Huns, but this is a good move that he's sitting back with the rest of his forces, as he has the range advantage and can use his Hunnic Warlord to do as much damage as he wants. But has to be careful, of course, as these units are now pushing forward, but the Geats are being very aggressive with the Nordic Horse Lords. Need to be careful because infantry support is required. Wow, all this arrow fire going in. Hunnic Warlord going to pull back, but is actually going to get caught here. Part of the unit at least, so this isn't good for the Huns. So Headhunt already activated on the Nordic Horse Lords. Actually a bit of a waste because there's no way they will rout right now. And plus, let's look at their morale. It's 49. It's pretty decent. So these Bosphorus infantry units coming in here, and they're gonna make a huge difference in the fight because the Geats are not engaged yet, though. Ooh, do they actually throw? Yes, they did throw some javelins. Didn't really kill anything though. Engagement starting over here, but kind of actually into the Nordic Axe Warriors throw range with their axes. So here, of course, Nordic Horse Lords losing because there's Bosphorus infantry support, and we have the Hunnic Warlord General supporting going around here. So the Lancers died here. The thing is though that the Nordic Horse Lords are now engaged, so this engagement is gonna go very well for the Huns. Even if the Herdmen charge in, it's still gonna go really poorly for, I mean, it's gonna go really poorly for the Herdmen. Just these Warriors will eat apart these Herdmen. So on the left flank over here, Steppe Lancers dying to Nordic Horse Lords, expected, but now they're kind of stuck into Bosphorus Warriors, so they will start dying. And the right flank is actually kind of breaking for the Huns. But the Bosphorus infantry over here are still hanging on and killing the Nordic Horse Lords. One Warrior breaking through here, and with the rear charge, it is going to make a massive difference. Of course, Hunnic Warlord running away, but actually losing a fair amount of men. Has to be careful with it. Warriors rear charging here is going to do a huge difference. Of course, this engagement here, Herdman will lose decisively to 2 Warriors. Nordic Axe Warriors, 2 of them will of course defeat these 2 Bosphorus Warriors for sure. This Nordic Horse Lord might actually die soon, so that's really good. Rear charge into the general unit of the Geats is gonna do some damage, but not a lot. But now the Hun general is already in a precarious position because the Herdmen are going in to charge it. But Nordic Horse Lords routed off the field. Look at the Hunnic Warlord losing men rapidly. Again, it's in a really desperate position, down to 22. If the Hun general dies again, we could have an interesting situation for sure. So again, the Geats pushing through over here with the Nordic Axe Warriors, but Nordic Horse Lords about to die to Bosphorus Warriors. All these units are starting to waver and rout in the center. The Ur Warriors are just very cost effective against all these tanky units. And Hunnic Warlord General almost dead. Oh, this Steppe Lancer is gonna get destroyed by the Nordic Horse Lords here, no contest. It is gonna lose like 1 man, I guess. Actually, more than a man, interestingly enough. Hunnic Warlord should have been kept alive, though. Honestly, like, not even necessary to rear charge and stuff with it. Just keep it for the late game because, yeah, the Ors now, these guys will lose in prolonged engagement because they're now getting it flanked by the Nordic Axe Warriors. Though Bosphorus Warriors is going to end up helping. Nordic Horse Lords, not Germanic Horsemen, well, sorry about that, being casting too many Germanic games, are still on the field, and these guys could make a massive difference if they charge correctly, but this isn't the proper charge they want. In fact, these guys should be used against the General of the Huns, because if the General of the Huns is dead, it could start a chain rout over here. As you can see, the morale of these guys is 35, so if the General dies, it could be a massive difference, though this flank has been broken. And the General is dead for the Geats. Is it? Yeah, I think the Geats General is dead now because it was a Nordic raid leader. The Hun General isn't though. And committing the General at the end here. Let's watch these last few Herdmen fighting and routing off the field. And that seems to be game. Achilles takes another victory. Wars massive damage with them, of course. Steppe Lancer's not doing too well actually overall, but just holding out against the Nordic Horse Lords until the Urs arrive in, and then the Urs just, or the Bosphorus infantry, and then those units just mop up the cavalry very quickly. So yeah, that is game. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I shall see you next time.